I just don't have those banger ideas yet. So I really want to make sure I come out with banger ideas
That went up. That was my first video on my channel in honestly like 5 months.
I'm just saying, it doesn't matter how you feel about these people. Like when they say something crazy or do something, we repost everything.
Welcome to the Alyssa and Julian Podcast.
I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Julian, and this is the Alyssa and Julian Podcast.
Oh my God. We haven't said that about a month.
Bro, it's crazy. So
I don't know when the last episode was.
We change things up on these podcasts, like literally like every single week. Every time we do it, I feel like we set it up different.
Oh my God, it's literally been like a month. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we stopped right before Thanksgiving, remember? We took a holiday break. But we're back from our holiday break. What? Not meaning, but while we're saying that, how was your holidays, huh?
Happy freaking New Year.
How was your New Year?
How was your
New Year?
Oh, it was a new year.
What does that even mean? No one knows what it means.
We didn't really do much, but it was nice. We were just kind of chilling. Can you?
I love that line.
Anyways, we just kind of sat home, watched the ball drop. JJ slept, so we didn't even break in the new year with him.
Which honestly is probably better for us all, because if he doesn't sleep, yeah, you want him to sleep. We'll just say that. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes. Except for yesterday, he did not want to sleep. Literally, the minute I crawled into bed, he started crying and woke up, and I was like, it was literally like 12:30. I was like, really? He really was only sleeping for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that, between when I put him to bed.
But still somehow slept through the night afterwards.
Literally, no. Okay, so I put him back in his bed, in his crib. He had a bottle. I changed him. Like, we were chilling. I was like pacing the living room back and forth, trying to like rock cradle him while walking. Maybe he'll fall asleep. Nope. I didn't put him back in his crib until 2:30 in the morning.
And at that point, you were like, I give up. Either you
but
go
I was
sleep
like,
or you not.
Right. I was like, at this point, I'm getting tired. Well, not getting. I've been tired because I tried to go to bed 2 hours ago. I'm tired. You're getting tired. It's just I don't know what you don't want to do, but it's clearly sleep. And I put him in his crib, gave him his binky. He has this like teething avocado thing that was keeping him occupied. He'll play with that until he rolls over, and then he's like, oh, I'm tired. And I'll fall asleep. Gave him that, left the room, turn on his nightlight, turn on his humidifier. Set boy. And I crawled into bed. And he literally didn't wake up till 11 o'clock this morning. And I was like, oh, bless.
What a day.
Oh, it's been a day. It is now 6 p.m.
So now that we're recording this and we're back, you know what this means?
What?
You actually have to have an intention of the week.
Oh, I do.
What is your intention of the week?
I do. So my intention for the week is, hold on, let me see what I wrote. I'm gonna read it word for word.
Oh boy.
It says, get situated for 2023 and film some videos. If you missed it, I vlogged kind of on Christmas and put up a baby's first Christmas vlog. Julian edited it for me. That went up. That was my first video on my channel in honestly like 5 months.
That's crazy.
It was insane. It was actually so much fun. I don't know if it was more fun just to be in front of the camera or because it was like Christmas, his first Christmas, like holiday vibe type thing. But it was so much fun. So now I've actually been planning some videos that I want to film this year. I do have some goals for my channel, stuff that I made, like all that stuff. So I'm actually kind of ready to get back into it this year. I'm so excited. So once I get situated in the new year, we're only like 5 days in. So about a week in, I have some planners coming in the mail. Like, oh my God, I'm so excited to get my life back on track. I haven't used planners, like anything like that, notebooks, in months.
I think my intention of the week, because here's the issue with me, man. I'm winging it, right? But I have so many things I can make my intention of the week because there's so many things I want to do.
What's the first thing that pops into your head?
First thing that pops into my head is playing videos for at least 2 months.
Really?
Yes.
Sheesh.
I want to get 2 months ahead on my video ideas.
That's awesome.
Well, because here's my thing, right? Like, I need to know what I'm recording, because then I get to this point where I'm go from week to week, like, what do I record? What do I record? And I'm getting a lot more passionate about creativity and the creativity behind video making, photography, and all that. So a part of me wants to really like make my intention of the week to learn my camera better, because I was going through an 1.5 hour tutorial on my camera, which was crazy, but I only got a half hour deep into it. I want to go even deeper. I want to finish that. There's just so much I could do. There's so much I could say. I need to get back on Skillshare. Like, there's so much I could say, but I'm going to go ahead and just say 2 months ahead on video ideas. Why? Simply because it drives me. That's the biggest thing that drives me nuts about my videos, is from week to week, I just have to like come up with an idea and then try to plan out every aspect of the video in such a short amount of time. But if I get ahead on planning, I could just go shoot.
It'll make it
and
so much
sometimes
easier.
I could even batch record and shoot a few.
I was just thinking that.
So, because I want this year,
Didn't we talk about that one time?
We did talk about that, but I think we talked about it for our reaction channel, not for
No.
my channel.
No, we talked about something. Because we were talking about like recording like first set into the week, like into the month, and then you're like good for the month. Like the month they just.
Oh, that was
just,
for this. That was for the podcast.
Oh, is that what it was? I knew we talked about something, because I remember hearing it from Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Eric talked about how he like did a bunch of recording all at one time and then was off for like the month, and he just basically like had videos going out. Meanwhile, like
he's just chilling.
Right. Like that's awesome.
I like that. I just don't have those banger ideas yet. So I really want to make sure I come out with banger ideas that'll do that for me. Like, I have my niche. I know what type of videos I need to make. So I just need to come up with good ideas behind that niche, which is cool. And I may even go back, because now that I have a better grasp of video creation, I may even go back and recreate some of the videos I've already made.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I think I want to go back and
it'll be like
some
new
of
and
them.
improved. And especially with your editing stuff, it'd probably come out better than the last video did.
Exactly.
You probably like you would be sitting there thinking your last video came out good, and then this one comes out so much better. You'll be so shocked.
Right. And that's the hard part too, because like I have so many crazy visions for the videos I make. Like, I want cameramen, I want to travel, I want to do stuff, but the problem is I just don't have these resources yet. Mm-hmm. But I'm trying to learn, how can I make it look like I have a team of 100 with just me. So that's going to be cool to try to, plan out these videos and make them look like a team of 100 people with just literally me behind the camera running the videos. Or even if you film some stuff, just the two of us making these videos come out awesome, basically.
Right.
I'm actually really proud of the one I just dropped. I literally just dropped one right before we started this.
I saw that. I have to watch that.
It's only like 45 seconds, but it's...
Really?
Yeah. It's really good.
What the? All right, let's all watch it again. I'm just kidding.
Let's watch it right now. Let's pull it up.
Just sit here like this. Okay, so if you follow us on Instagram, you would see that we had posted a story that kind of was like, it was like a 2-in-1. It was like a, we need your take on this. And
can I pause you for a second?
Yes.
Guys, Alyssa's out of practice.
Why?
Streaming platform.
Oh my, and I literally have it right in front of me. Okay, so rewind. So streaming platforms, we are on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music,
Google Podcast.
anywhere else you find your podcasts.
She doesn't like Google Podcasts still. It's 2023 and she still will not say Google Podcasts. That's crazy. Imagine.
At this point, I just leave it for you.
Imagine.
All right, so fast forward. So if you follow us on Instagram, you would see that we had posted a story that was half, we need your opinion. Like, what do you want to hear from us? What topics you want this year? Yada, yada, yada. And then we had like a little, like I put a little thing at the bottom that was like, are you excited? You had to vote yes or no. So that's the 2-in-1. So
Yes.
When I was going through the feedback, I guess, for those, there was a lot of things that were like 2023 goals, New Year's resolutions, best part about 2022, like, what are you planning on doing this year? That type of stuff. So we're going to like take all of those and combine it into this episode.
Let's get it, because I got
So-
some shocking things to say today.
This episode is basically going to be goals for 2023 / New Year's resolution. Because I feel like those are kind of two different things, if you think about it. Like, I'd honestly say I have some goals, but I don't know if I have a New Year's resolution. So I made it kind of both. We could take our little takes on both. And yeah.
Wow.
Do you have a New Year's resolution? We'll start with that. That's the easy one. Honestly, I don't think I do, but we'll see.
My New Year's resolution is kind of crazy.
What is it?
No one's
Go
gonna
ahead.
get it. Like,
Tell
well,
'em.
people are gonna look at me like I'm a crazy person.
They do that anyways.
I'm gonna say probably. I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna go back.
All right,
and
ready?
Explain it.
Go.
I want to put out more videos than anyone else on the entire platform of YouTube.
Oh.
I want to have and I don't even have to touch it. Like, I don't even have to be on camera for it. I just want to touch it, be behind the scenes on it, editing it. I want to be involved in the creation process of more videos than anyone else on YouTube.
So to put it in perspective, Julian has put out the one you just dropped, the first one on your channel this year.
Yes.
So he's put out one video so far on his channel. Like I said, he edited mine, the one I posted on my channel. That was obvious. That wasn't even this year. That was
technically that's last year.
yeah. So that was last year's, but he still edited that one. So we're gonna put it in there because
I touched it.
he touched it.
Yeah.
He was behind the scenes on it. I recorded.
I was kind of in it though.
He was in it. He edited the whole thing. He has. Can I expose your other channel?
Yeah, go for it.
So he has a VODs channel. You want to explain what VODs is?
So
People don't know.
VODs, they're like, it's video on demand. So like after my Twitch stream ends, I post these VODs from my Twitch streams. They're basically like short 20, 30-second clips over there about, something that may have happened during the stream. And basically since December, I want to say since January 3rd or 4th, I posted daily over there, and I have some scheduled. Today is what, the 6th?
Today's the 5th.
The 5th. And I have some scheduled all the way till the 9th.
Right.
So I'm going to keep that up. But on top of that, I want to get shorts going on this channel, shorts going on our reaction channel, shorts going on my channel. Like, I want to produce more videos this year than anyone on the platform.
So that's what I was trying to get at. He put on he was involved in mine. He has this other channel that he's getting back into, has stuff posted. It's going to be going like literally all week. We have obviously the reaction channel. So 2 to 3 videos have been going up. Well, 1 to 3 videos have been going up since the first. So we have all that going up. He's behind the scenes on that one as well. Like, if you think about it, between his channel, my channel, reaction channel, podcast, his VODs channel, that's 5 channels he has his hands on.
So let's just talk about, and then I have another secret channel that I was kind of messing with. I'll have to take a look at it and evaluate it, see if it fits in on with my time. But I have like a different channel with like rain sounds.
And that becomes really popular because people love those.
It might be a little oversaturated. I was messing with it and it didn't seem like it was really doing anything, but I had like rain sounds going, like rainforest sounds and things like that.
You have to do like wave sounds. Oh, I love those. Are my favorite.
Yeah, I had that going.
Those are my favorite.
I probably should. If I really was grinding it, I could have had something ready for Christmas where I had like the fire.
Oh, the crackling.
Yeah, I could have had something like that going, but I just wasn't really grinding it like that. But who knows? Maybe this year I'll take a look at it and reevaluate to see if it's something I want to do. But more likely, I'm leaning on like kind of just moving on from that channel and letting it die. But the reason why I got this idea, you guys, I might get canceled for saying this, where this idea came from. So so you know, I might get us canceled. If I get us canceled ahead of time, I apologize.
Don't worry, I'll be starting my own podcast. Anyways.
I got this idea from Andrew Tate. And no matter how you feel about Andrew Tate, you cannot go on the internet without seeing an Andrew Tate clip somewhere. And, if you look back at it, we really made this guy famous. Whether you like him, whether you hate him, we made him famous because we reposted these clips. We posted all these clips of things he was saying. No matter how crazy it was, if you like what he said, it doesn't matter. You still saw clips of him all over the internet. Why? Because there was a mass amount of clips of him all over the internet. So what am I going to do? Put a mass amount of clips of me all over the internet.
Okay, at least it was like a good version of.
I'm just saying, it doesn't matter how you feel about these people. Like when they say something crazy or do something, we repost everything. We post
on literally every social media platform.
And we post so much of it. And that's my goal this year is literally everything's content. Post it, and get creative this year. Like I want to really embrace my creativity this year. This year is literally if I don't do it, I'm just gonna do it or die trying at this point. Like that's it. Like
That's the vibe.
I'm so beyond past like, oh, I'm kind of a YouTuber. I'm kind of not. Like people look at me, what do you do? Oh, I don't know. Like I'm done with all that, man. Like I'm either gonna do it this year or I'm gonna die trying.
Ay.
That's it. And honestly, that's the best way to be with it because who needs plan B? Who needs plan C? Burn the bridges and make yourself stuck on the island and see what happens.
Oh, that was deep. I've never heard that before.
Seriously.
I was like, what are you talking about? And then after you said it, I was like, whoa. Literally, like my mind just exploded. Hold on. I have to get back on track of this. My mind is on that island, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, good. Stay there. See how it works out for you. See how it works out for you.
So we experimented with shorts. I feel like Julian, like that's whatever for Julian. I was kind of like, whoa, I don't know. I did one and it was really fun. I've made like 2, maybe 3. Surprised at the outcome of it. Oh my God. You like turn around and there's more views than you can ever imagine. And I'm like, where the heck did that come from? Literally like I had one. It was like some Target based one. So of course I was like, this is my type of short. So I literally did a short to it. Last I looked at it, it had like a couple hundred of views. And I was like, okay, that one didn't pop off. Like it's literally a gamble at that point. The next day had thousands of views. And I was like, hold on.
Short. Like if I had to sum up shorts, that's how shorts work. Like
I swear it had like 300 views. And I was like, all right, like that one didn't do so good. Like 300 is a lot. But I was like, oh, like this one's funny. Like if you know me and Target, like, oh, people would love it. And it just didn't pop off the way I thought it would. Next, I had like 5,000 views and I was like, whoa.
On that topic though, send us shorts. Like if you see a short, you're like, oh, Alyssa or Julia will love this. Send us shorts to react to. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Blind reactions are the best. It's hard because we have to react to shorts kind of like
you watch it and then you're like,
first and
yeah,
you're like, oh yeah, I could react
like
to
our
this.
reaction videos are pure reaction, but
Right.
like shorts you're kind of
can't.
watching so you could like react to the short. I don't know.
You know
It's
what?
hard.
That gives me an idea. That should be our goal this year. We should try to hire someone for our channel to like pick videos and shorts for us. Like almost like a content manager type of person who like literally goes
I'll
and
pay
finds
you.
it. Well, because look at Mr. Beast, like his reaction stuff, they're all blind reacts because that guy, I guess Walt picks out the videos for him.
Literally
and lays it out.
That'd be awesome. If you're interested, please let us know. If you're, oh my God, if you're literally like scrolling through, no, can you do reactions on, you can do reactions on Instagram, right?
Yeah. Tia does it all the time.
Little reels.
Yeah.
If you're finding one on Instagram, like when you're scrolling, literally send it to me, but be like, react to this.
Yeah.
Don't have me just open it. Like literally be like, react to this. Like make a reel to this.
Yeah, definitely.
And we'll post them on there because unless you're going through Instagram and Instagram, I just said that. If you're going through YouTube and you find stuff that like we could do a short for, like send me that as well, like in a link.
We have our Discord. Join our Discord.
So excited for that actually. Like that's so good. I'm so excited because I want to see what people would send me.
Yeah, because it's hard because with shorts and stuff, like I said, I just feel like it's not as genuine and authentic because you have to watch it first. That's the only thing that sucks about it. Other than that, like I love it. I just hate that I have to watch it first to then react to it for you guys.
Yeah.
Like
it was cool, but that's a good point.
Yeah, for me,
that actually makes me so excited.
Genuine and authentic. I mean,
Right.
we could do it for each other where we pick shorts for each other.
Oh,
but
we could try that.
we could try it and see how it goes, but it's hard.
I'm so excited. I don't know how to do it on Instagram. I'd have to figure that out.
Oh, you just DM it. The same way we send each other hook clips.
No, I know, but like, how do you?
Oh, you
make
just,
a reel
I think
to
you
it?
just hit there's a button that you hit remix.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll show you.
I've never done it on Instagram, so I'd have to figure it out.
I've seen how to do it. I've never done it, but I've seen how to do it. Are we going to do it on our Instagram or separate Instagram?
I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
We can probably do it on our Instagram.
Probably, because we need to get back into that. And,
We need to post on our Instagram, right? We are so bad at our Instagram.
That actually can start with one of my goals for 2023. I want to get into, like, I kind of want to post more on, like, mine, but I definitely want to post more, like, I want to get more interactive with you guys on our Instagram, but then I also want to post either, like, little reels like we were doing of our episodes, or I don't know, some type of interaction on that as well, because we've definitely made that Instagram and haven't really used it. I think there's a couple things on there from our first couple episodes, but I want to like actually get that Instagram going.
Oh, if I make, I mean, I get what you're saying. So if I make reels for this, like if I make YouTube shorts for this, for the podcast, I could just send you them to put on our reels.
Right. Yes.
Oh, then yeah, I could do that.
Because like that's what we have on our podcast Instagram to begin with. We have a couple that you made
Yeah, I could do that.
of a couple episodes, and that's kind of all it is. I'm pretty sure there's like 2 posts on that.
It takes me like maybe 5 to 10 minutes to make a reel. And honestly, off of podcast ones, it might be even easier.
I mean,
because
if-
the gaming ones kind of
If you're editing and can make one real quick and send it to me, we can get the Instagram
I literally
going.
spent an hour and a half just making reels. What was that, yesterday on a live stream? I just have fun just streaming and talking to people. So I'll probably just do like a live stream, just talking to people and editing reels. Like I love editing streams. I was just doing it the other day. And
Yeah, he was showing me, and it was pretty cool.
It's fun because you put on some lo-fi music, you hang out with
You're
people.
vibing, you're working.
But yeah,
a good
I
time.
feel like we have a theme going on for this year. I think our theme is just to post more. Like
literally, I want to
think
get
that's
so.
our theme at
I want to
this
get
point.
so behind the scenes. Like I said, I have planners coming in too, so I'm gonna get back into like posting or not posting, like getting in the planners, writing out like what we did, when we're doing what, when we're recording, when it's uploading, like when I have to make like a thumbnail for this, when we have to like upload that like reel, that short, like that type of stuff. I want to get so organized so I like come to a day and be like, okay, this is what I got to do. This is what has to go up this day. Okay, I have to record this for this. Like I want to get so behind the scenes with everything to try to make everything we do run so much smoother.
So I feel like if we had like another team member, like this is just how I feel. I feel like if we had one more person, like our lives would be so, because we get busy, man.
If people could either like join us, you know, and like you said, pick out our shorts or like reels to react to, or even like people post almost every day that we react to. So if that comes up, we're obviously doing like that video, but maybe like pick out one more for us. Like, hey, like people want this one, or hey, this one will be cool. Like you guys should check out this. If we had someone to do that, this would run so much smoother. Like it'd
Literally.
be so much easier for us.
Yes.
From with like my like actual 9-to-5 job, the baby, him
it,
still
and that's
trying
the
to
hard
work
part. Yeah.
after all this, like in between everything, like
That's the hard part.
we're actually like he's talked about his hats all the time. We try to balance so much. Like I'm actually so excited to get back into this podcast, knowing it's one more thing tossed into our schedules.
Tell me about it.
I'm so excited.
Listen, I'm game for it, but here's my thing. It's just another way for me to get myself out there. Like that's why I'm excited.
Right.
It's just
But
another
that's what I'm
thing
saying.
I
You
could
put it-
post a clip of.
You put it on Instagram, and it goes from that Instagram to tracking our Instagram to going back to each like of our individual ones.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you're seen everywhere. Next thing you know, they're seeing us on YouTube between my channel, your channel, reaction channel, like the VOD's channel. Like you branch from one, and it's like all these things are surrounding us. So you see us on one platform or one channel, and there's so many directions you can go to see us like everywhere else.
Are there any hobbies you want to get into this year?
I don't know if I've thought about that.
I have.
What do you
But
want to do?
I wanted to get into it last year. I need to get into my
want to, like,
piano, man.
Oh, really?
And
Oh,
there's the second one. What?
Speaking of piano, I might want to get into piano.
I thought you would say that. because of that.
Honestly, so our son got this little piano from his grandmother for Christmas. So he like at this point is just like "Ugh," and like tries to hit it, and like it makes noise when he's hitting it. So like he's not really making music, but like he's making music. So he has this little like
They're like music sheets.
like they're music
It's sheet
sheets that
music,
tell you
pretty
like
much.
what buttons to press. So not gonna brag, but I learned how to play London Bridge on his little piano. But I was like, oh, this is actually really cool.
I think
but
the keys are accurate. Hold on.
I sat on Julian's piano the other day, and I was like, I don't know what I'm looking at. But I had thought about it, and I was like, if I could actually sit.
It's kind of accurate. Like if you guys could see it, I don't know
If you're watching this, we're showing it right now. So like this is the piano. It has the keys. It has the letters. It's like
It seems pretty
color coded almost. So I don't know. Just reading his things, we've been trying to learn. Like my literal next thing is to try to learn Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but I think it'd be cool to like actually sit at Julian's and try to figure it out. But his is obviously a little more high tech. I need to learn it.
I want to learn.
It looks a lot more complicated. I might
that.
just use his.
I want to learn that and photography.
Oh, you've been messing with that.
I want to
have been so good.
Because so here's the reason why I want to do photography. It all goes back to YouTube, because if I can do good photography, good Photoshop work, I can make amazing thumbnails. Because I'm moving into the lifestyle niche on my channel, and lifestyle is just it's just my life. So if I could take great pictures of myself, my family, and all that during the day, I'll have amazing lifestyle thumbnails.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Exactly. So that's why I'm like, all right, these two things are going to be my hobby focus this year, outside of just regular day-to-day business stuff.
Amazing.
How about anything you want to buy this year? What do you want to buy this year?
Oh God. Well, I don't know about like high tech stuff.
You don't have to be high tech. It's just something you really like. Is like, all right, this year I think I'm gonna try and buy blah blah blah.
What do I want to buy?
All right, while you think about it, I'll go.
Okay.
So I want to buy a drone this year.
Oh my God.
I would love to buy a drone. And so it's bad because I only have two things I really want to buy. I want to buy a drone. And then there's this editor inside the Creator Now program.
Oh, yep.
I would like to buy a session with him because he also edits for a lifestyle YouTuber. And I would love to just book a session with him and kind of, pick his brain about editing, pick his brain about being a solo creator, and, just different ways he would edit my videos. And, just kind of have him go through with me, like, different editing techniques I could switch around and do, and just make me a better creator. So the drone is just for getting better shots.
Like B-roll?
Yeah, cool B-roll shots. Because honestly, finding stock footage sometimes could be so annoying. Like, I have to use these free sites, so finding stock footage on these sites is sometimes so frustrating.
They're mediocre. I'm just kidding.
Well, it's not even that they're just mediocre, but they just don't have what I'm looking for sometimes. So it's just like, it's just like you either got to make something that doesn't fit in, or you got to, just skip it and try and film something yourself or make something you filmed work. And it's hard because a lot of times to start a video out, I would like to get a nice establishing shot, and I can't really get it because I don't have a drone.
It's so funny because like you watch the people who live out in like Cali that have a drone and literally just like walk or drive to the beach, get their shots, and it ends up being like the B-roll in their video, and you're like, wow, like you actually went there, like you live right there to like get that.
That's crazy.
That's so cool.
The other thing I want to get is called the Insta360. Actually, I forgot about that.
Wow.
The Insta360, it has like a little selfie stick, so it makes it look like it's a drone, but it makes the stick disappear.
Oh.
So like you could like hang it out your window.
Is that what people have been doing?
Yeah, you hang it out your window and you see it takes like a 360.
Because people have been like filming or taking videos like that, and I'm like, how do they get it to look like that?
It's only like $500.
I've been wondering how that's been happening, but like kind of not questioning it at the same time because I'm like,
It's like, well, it's less than 500 actually.
That became like a trend. That definitely became a trend within like the end of last year.
Okay, I lied. There's a lot of things I want to buy because I just thought of some other stuff.
If Julian ever says there's not much he wants to buy, he's lying.
I lied. I just thought
I'm not lying. I really don't know if I would buy. Like, I don't know. You'd have to come back to me in like a month.
So you see the camera right there. You see how pretty it is. I want to get a top mount so I could carry it like this with one of those like monitors on top, so I could shoot like film style for some videos. I think that would be crazy because the problem is when you hold the camera, a lot of times it shakes and you get shaky footage. It's annoying.
I did that. Forget what it was. I forget what I was recording. Something for one of your videos. When I came like around this corner, I recorded something for him and he was like, "You're too shaky." And I'm like, "I can't do this." Like my hands are always like,
I'll show you the technique.
I'm like recording something, like I'm always like,
there's a technique, there's a reason.
I literally try to focus to not make it like shaky, and I feel like it's still shaky. Like I don't know, like I just get nervous and I'm like,
I learned it's not your fault. It's not because I'm shaky. Well, I'm not shaky because I've really trained myself to hold the camera like this. But that's actually the wrong way to hold the camera. When you hold the camera on your right hand, you see how it has that little ridge there? You hold it in the ridge, but then you place this half under the lens.
Under the lens?
So yeah, so you're like
You're not holding the
like
camera. You're holding the lens.
You're holding the
you're holding the camera, but you're not holding the camera with both hands.
Your forearm is holding the camera itself steady while your hand is on the lens.
Never done that.
I didn't know that either. And then I was watching. That's why I've been doing my research. I'm telling you, I've been doing my research on this. He's like, if you're taking it like this, you're doing it wrong. It's literally like,
oh, yeah. See, photographers do that all the time, and I thought it was. I've noticed. I thought they were just like adjusting their lens for like whether they want like blurry background or focused or in depth. Like I don't know, like all types of stuff. I figured that was just like a photography thing. I don't know anything about it, so it's not like I could say anything.
Yep.
But I didn't realize like. That's what it was for. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because like your forearm is.
I'm like staring at the camera, like thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like, huh.
You're like,
if you're watching this, I'm literally like staring into your soul because I'm like, wow, like imagining it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So it's not. Yeah, that's something just for everyone out there. Hold it from the bottom. It's cool. Like the different things. This is why I'm saying. Like I love learning about my technology. So like. I think that's another thing I really want to do this year. I want to really learn about the technology I have and get the most out of it. Like even my live streams, I'm seriously looking into getting amazing live streams. Actually, can I talk about my live stream for a minute? Mm-hmm. I don't know how this happened, but my live stream got sponsored before our YouTube channel. And I'm exposed because I'm probably going to do the stream tomorrow. So you guys won't even, it'll probably already have happened. I'll put my codes in the description of this video, but I got sponsored on my live stream by HelloFresh.
When I tell you, because I've been trying to say, like, I've been saying I want to try HelloFresh. All this, like, I've seen a lot of influencers be sponsored or just cooking HelloFresh. They love it. No one has said bad things about it, so I want to try it so bad. When I tell you how excited I was when he said it was like sponsored, I was like, oh, like that's dope, like that's so cool. And I was like, who? He said HelloFresh.
Listen.
I texted him back in all caps.
Yo,
so excited.
And here's the crazy part. It's not even like it's a low amount. Like they're paying me decent.
Wait, so how does it work?
Do you have per sign up? Like I get paid.
No, but like, do you have to do a cooking stream or do you just have to talk about it?
I just have to talk about it, and the way so it's through Stream Elements. So basically, Stream Elements is going to basically post every like 10, 15 minutes or so in the stream. Hey, check out HelloFresh, blah, blah, blah. So allowing them to have the permission to do that on top of people using my code to sign up, they will pay me.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's awesome. And all I got to do is do what I love to do anyway.
You had to like chill out here and do like a cooking stream.
Yo, someone told me I should do a cooking stream.
That would have been so cool. Well, I was wondering how that worked. I was like, why do you have to stream if it's HelloFresh? Like, do you have to cook their food? Like,
no, streaming is just so the way it works is they seen me as like my stats through Stream Elements. So because it's through Stream Elements said, hey, this is someone who's been streaming a lot recently. Here's some of his numbers, and they offer you an amount to promote their brand, basically, I guess.
What?
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. And I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are getting it right now because HelloFresh has been all over the place.
Oh my God, HelloFresh is so popular.
HelloFresh has been pushing a lot. So it's really cool. You know, I'm really excited. I'm hoping that this year we get a lot more brand collaborations, but shout out to HelloFresh and Stream Elements.
Let us know. We'll sponsor you. I'm just saying. Anyways.
On the podcast right here.
Actually, literally anything.
Anchor is one of our sponsors on the podcast.
We love you.
We love you, Anchor.
What else? Where do you want to go this year? Like, what's one spot?
I really want to go to
travel.
I want to go to Comic-Con this year.
In Cali?
San Diego, yeah. And I was just talking to our Black Magic. I almost said Black Design. Black Magic rep. He's going to be going to VidCon in Baltimore.
Baltimore?
They're doing it in Baltimore this year, so I would love to go to VidCon in Baltimore.
I liked Baltimore.
We should go back. I mean, it's about a 6-hour drive?
Yeah.
I think we should go. I told him, I was like, oh yeah, we probably will go to that. Because it's in June, I think, or July. But I figured we could do that instead of playlists this year, because playlists has just become a TikTok thing.
Yeah, it's not really our vibe.
Yeah.
We'll make shorts, but I'm not really like a TikTok vibe.
Right.
People are always like, oh, have you seen this TikTok? Or have you seen this person on TikTok? And I'm like, I don't go on TikTok. And then I get looked at like I have 6 heads.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Well, I go on TikTok now, though. I've been watching a lot of like anime clips on TikTok. That's been like my thing.
I think I have the app. I literally made an account too. Still haven't used TikTok. I don't know. There's just, I don't know. I don't get the hype. Call me out all you want. I don't know. Like, I don't get the hype for it. I don't know. Where do I want to travel? What's one spot I want to go to? I want to go back to Boston so bad. We haven't been to Boston in so long. I want to go to Boston so bad.
Let's go.
Bet. Okay, back it.
Let's go right now.
Where else would I want to go? I want to go to I want to go back to like Myrtle Beach. The last time I went to Myrtle Beach, it was so fun. We stayed right at the beach, walking distance to that boardwalk spot, like the little, I don't know, they have like not rides. They have like a Ferris wheel, but they have like little shops, arcade stuff, food places. We went to this really cute and good breakfast spot. Oh my God, it was so good. I don't know, just like the little area we were in. I loved it.
Where are we going this year?
We are going to Disney. So my cousin's getting married literally 4 days before our son's first birthday. So while we were down there, instead of being down there and like the family being down there and then having to plan something when we get back with the family coming back, either that or if they live more down south, then they have to go to Florida, then come back up to Connecticut. Like, I don't know, it's a lot. So we just decided to celebrate JJ's first birthday in Disney. So we'll be hitting a bunch of parks. I really want to show him Animal Kingdom. I think he'll love it. I'm so excited. He's been like kind of a Mickey fanatic within his first year of life.
Little travel baby.
So I think he'll be really excited. I'm really excited for him.
I'm excited.
I think it'll be really fun.
I'm excited because, you know.
And he's already been to Florida, so.
Right, that's the crazy part. This little kid, this is his second time on a plane.
Third, because we had to go there and home. Anyways, he went down in September. We went to Playlist. That was his first plane ride, so I was a bit nervous, didn't know how it would go. Went way better than expected. He was okay in the Florida weather, which up here was kind of fall-ish, but down there, like,
it was hot.
It's still pretty warm. Like, it's Florida.
It was hot,
they
bro.
just went through like their little cold spurt, but now it's still back up to like 80 degrees. So it's Florida. Like, you never know. So he went through that because he's a baby that if he gets hot, he gets cranky. So I was actually kind of scared that the Florida heat would kind of get him a little bit, but he was chilling. And then now we're going in March. So
oh yeah, it's gonna be nice.
I feel like the weather is not going to be like it's not going to be like the cold part they just went through, but it's not going to be, I don't think it'll be 80, 90 degrees, maybe like 70, 80. I'm hoping.
Probably in the 70s and 80s. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. It's not going to be like the hot Florida like it gets during the summer. Mm-hmm. So I'm really excited.
I'm expecting a fun family time.
So yeah,
it should be lit, man. I'm excited because, you know, there's still gonna be time for adult stuff. You know, like I want to go to Epcot, drinking around the world at Epcot. Yeah. No, seriously though, like I'm excited because I love doing family stuff. Like we just went to see Michael Jackson on Broadway, and that was crazy. Like that show was crazy, and he even said something in there, like the story they told. It was like kind of motivational, like really? Listening to it, because his stuff was like literally like, these fans are coming to see me, like I'm not gonna do it. Like if I can't do it the right way, I'm not gonna do it at all. And that's what he said. He's like, these people are coming to see me. I want to make sure I give them a show. It was crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. So like just seeing that, and then like saying he literally got his inspiration from like the circus.
Really?
The stuff he was saying, yeah, he got his inspiration from the circus, and seeing them do like the near impossible and just pull it off. He's like, that gave him inspiration too.
We love that.
So it's kind of like interesting because that could apply to YouTube. Like if the video's not going to come out right, just don't do it at all. And let's try and do the near impossible this year. Let's try to do the near impossible, man. Why not? Right? Why not? Look at me. I'm all like,
right.
Let's do it.
What else? What's like a minor thing, whether it's content or personal, that you want to
A minor thing?
Yeah, like something really small.
I really just want to get organized.
Oh yes, I had that on my list.
Definitely want to get more organized. Like I've been working on a side project. I'll expose what it is.
He hasn't told me. He just kept saying he's been working on a project. I'm going to show you when it's done. It's not done yet.
Because it's taking me way longer than I thought.
He's exposing to both you and I.
So over the years, I've been editing for like 9-10 years. And over the years, I've collected a massive sound library of music, sound effects, video effects, things like that. There's a massive library of assets to use for my videos, but they've been spread all over. I have some on my Mac. I have some on my PC. So like what I'm trying to do is take everything from everywhere, put it on this SD card, this travel SD card, and put it into folders so that like I know, hey, I need a riser for this scene. Let me see all the risers I have. I need a hit boom for this scene. Let me see all the hit booms I've collected. I need this type of music. Let me try and find this type of sound.
Heck?
I gotta find this type of sound. It's just been taking me forever to do.
I see why.
Yeah, because like you gotta organize it by copyright-free music, non-copyrighted music.
Oh my god.
You gotta sort it by mood music. Like, okay, this is sad music. This is Christmas music. This is holiday. Like anything I use for Vlogmas. This is Vlogmas video assets. These are green screen assets. Like I want all of it organized and put it on a little. I have my SD card. It's actually right over here.
I mean, we love that. And I feel like when it's done, it's going to be the greatest thing in the world. But the process for that sounds
it's so tedious,
insane.
Man. Because like right now, I'm on the sound library alone. I haven't even got to the point where I've separated things into their folders. I'm at the point where I'm just literally separating music from sound effects. And man, I'm already like, bruh. But when I get to the point where I get that big tedious part done, it should be easy to then separate it into, copyright, non-copyright, and then genre to non-genre. But it is going to take time. It might even take me a few months to do. But anytime I have free time, I'm sitting at the PC, like I just plug it in and I start organizing and trying to get it right. Plus, the other issue is I'm always downloading new stuff. So like adding that new stuff to the drive is always something that's like a little bit tedious too, because then you got to find the right folder for it. And plus, while it's in the making, you don't want to just add new stuff and like, okay. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit tedious of a project, but I want to finish that project because that'll make me just have way better videos. Because no matter where I am,
thinking about it, and I'm like, dang.
Yeah, no matter where I am, I will have everything I need to make a fire video.
That's awesome. That's what I'm saying. The end effect, you're gonna be like, "Whew, I'm glad I did this."
Well, I'll tell you this: when you watch my video today, that 45 seconds, every sound effect was used off of that drive. Every sound effect I've used was off of that drive. Even the song choice, everything on the sound choice too was used off of that drive. Any asset. The black bars on the video, every asset I used was on that drive. It's just not organized enough yet. But I searched through it, which helped out.
So I feel like the small things I want to do is just like, I want to read more this year. I want to get back into reading.
Yes, that too.
I want to get back into writing like little, I don't know. I want to like actually have it where like I'm jotting down ideas so I don't lose them.
Yes.
Like anything little,
dude.
Those types, to-do list, just writing about the day. I don't know, like,
dude, definitely.
I want to at least like an hour while I'm laying down trying to go to bed.
Journaling is something I forgot too.
If I'm sitting up with him, like chilling, set him up, journal a little bit. He could sit on the floor, play with his toys. I'll sit on the couch behind him, journal a little bit, like little stuff like that. I definitely want to do both of those more. I have one book that I started. I haven't really been in it lately, but I definitely want to read more. I kept seeing a lot of people last year like posting what books they were reading. Some sounded really good, how many books they've read that year, and I was like, dang, like I don't even think I've done half of that.
Some people read a book a week. I wish I could do that.
Right. People be going through like
I'm not a fast
2-3 a month, and I'm lucky if I go like one like every 6 months. Like I'm pretty sure I read like 2, maybe 3 books last year.
We should get Audible so that we could like do like audiobooks. So that we could listen, because like I could even listen to an audiobook while I'm cooking.
I could do it like on the drive to and from work. Because like I know I read one book when we had COVID, and then I know I finished another one. I don't remember what else I've read, but that's literally 2 books last year. Like what?
I don't think I read any last year. So
what?
Yeah,
2?
That's
and
not
people are like, yeah, I read like 20. I read 30, and I'm like, I read 2.
It's hard because I got to be in the mood to read though. Like I feel like reading is just not productive for me most times. So like I shy away from it.
That's how I used to be. I used to go through phases because I had to be like in the mood to read. And then for a while I would just be like, yeah, no, I'm not picking up a book. Like I'm not into reading. I don't like that. And then I got back into it where I'm like, oh, I want to read. Yeah. And then I started getting into books like certain authors and I'm like, oh, next one. Give me another one. So
that's how it was.
That's what I'm saying. And then like the book I'm reading now is part of a series as well that I heard is really good. And like when I pick up a book to see if I want to like it, I read like almost like the first page or first page and a half, and then I like skip through it and go like towards the middle and read a little bit to see like if I get to this part of the book, like am I still interested? And yeah, this one has been getting me, so I finally got it, started reading it. Like I said, I'm not that far into it, but every day I've just been like, oh, I want to read a little bit, and then like I get so tied up with other stuff that I never get into it, and then at night I'm like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go to bed.
That's the hard part. I don't know. I have so many things I want to do during my day. Like if I'm working as a solo creator, I don't think I'm going to have time to read. So I want to be so realistic about it.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot that goes into it.
I don't think I'll have time to read because I'm doing all this stuff on my own. But with that being said, I really want to try to get into audiobooks because like I could do stuff while I listen to an audiobook. So maybe if I listen to an audiobook, which isn't the same, like I feel like reading a book has a different like power to it than listening to a book.
Can you like listen to 2 books at the same time?
What do you mean?
On Audible?
You could listen, yeah. They just give you like a credit a month. So like you could get 1 free book basically a month. And that's how I was getting new books. I have a bunch on Audible that I had, but
I say we should share an account.
We already have Prime that we share, so it just would be on my Prime.
What?
Membership. Like it would just you just add it to my Amazon Prime.
You can listen to books through Prime?
Prime, it's Audible. Audible and Amazon are the same company. Oh. You buy the books through the Amazon store.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I've never used Audible before.
I used to have a membership. It's like $20 a month. So it was one of those things where like I moved out on my own and I was like, I could cut this, so I'm gonna cut it. So while we're here,
I'm also like someone that likes it right in front of their face.
That's
too.
true. I like that too.
I don't know if I'd get into that, but I mean, I got into podcasts, so maybe I would get into that.
While we're here though, guys, what's something you guys want us to cover this year? Like I would like to hear what's something you guys want to hear us cover this year, because we do a lot. We have a lot of different interests, a lot of different hobbies, different approaches to life. Like whatever you want to hear, let us know, because we're here for it. And I love to talk, especially about like life things, like things that I'm doing, things that I'm involved in, life hacks that I have that I found, like anything like that. Please feel free to hit me up and hit up the podcast and let us know.
Let us know.
They're all like topics and video ideas.
We do have, like he said, a Discord. We take a lot of stuff in. We do have a podcast. Duh. We do have an Instagram. It's Alyssa Julian Podcast. We do have an Alyssa Julian Instagram account if you want to follow both of those. Pretty sure both of those are in the description below. We'll take stuff through there, especially the podcast one if it's podcast related. Definitely send us stuff through there and we'll try to look at it, see it, incorporate it, that type of stuff. But question of the week.
What's the question of the week, boss?
Oh, hold on. Let me read it word for word.
I think she forgot it.
I'm really bad at this.
She forgot it.
I don't have my notebook. I'm not organized yet. Give me like a week. What was your favorite memory of 2022?
Mine? I mean,
I feel like we kind of have the same one.
Besides the baby being born, number 2 would be buying my Tesla. Like, the feeling that I got from that was just insane, dude. Like, that feeling was crazy. And then 3rd was the cruise I took. Those top 3 right there, insane memories. I mean, and then really like honorable mention to Playlist Live, because like this year's Playlist Live was probably the best Playlist Live for us. And it's funny because I always talk about how we might not go back this year, but like this year was like definitely the best Playlist Live experience that I've personally had.
We had a little companion for this one too.
Yeah, we did. I mean, he made this trip so much better.
So good during it.
He made it so much better. I'm trying to think, is there anything I'm leaving out?
Well, why you think? Mine, top. What?
Sorry, honorable mention to the Knicks game. That game winning shot was insane, bro. Oh my goodness. I have that video, bro.
When was that? January?
RJ Barrett pulling up from deep to win the game against the Boston Celtics.
I think I still have that video too.
I have it too. Insane, bro. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
That was like the last kind of trip we went on when I was still pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So mine was definitely having a child. February was baby shower. That was so much fun. And then having a child, and the fact that we had him in March, so we had him early in the year. So we had all year to watch him like grow up, all the little things he's learned, all the little things he does, like his little habits. I don't know. So having him and then watching him grow throughout 2022 is definitely like a life-changing experience. That was super fun. And then I think number 2, honestly, would be starting this podcast. I was so excited to start this podcast. I was so excited.
So pumped,
we started that. That has been fun.
Okay, wait, but we can't leave out moving though. Moving was a tough experience.
I would say that
like,
time was
the time of it was
a little
rough,
stressful.
But like getting in here and like being
in here now, he just realized like we've been here for like 4 months. Like
bro.
a couple, like today.
What's today?
4 months today, the 5th.
That's crazy. It is.
We literally came back from Florida 4 months ago today.
That's crazy, and we moved in here. This place.
That is insane. Literally 4 months today as you're hearing
great.
this. When it's posted, not so much. So today is January 5th. So we've been here for 4 months.
This place has been great, and everyone here has been amazing. So like, shout out to them. But I'm excited, and I want to keep going, moving forward, man. Like I want to see what this year has to offer, because I've gotten some new perspectives, some new things I'm after this year, and I'm ready.
Oh, yeah, it's been definitely crazy because going back to his cruise, he mentioned a good time on the cruise, but while he was on the cruise, I was home because our child was only 4 months old. So I was not bringing him on a boat.
She had the option to go, just saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I was not full. Like, I'm not a big boat person to begin with. So I was gonna go and I was kind of like I'll go, but I'm really scared. But like having the baby, I don't know, just kind of like opened a whole new door. And I was like, I don't know if I want to bring a 4-month-old on a cruise ship for a week. Like, not really the first thing I want to break him out to. So I sat home with him. So for me, that was a whole nother experience because I was a newborn mom by myself for a week. That was interesting, but we made it through.
I was gonna say, plus it had to be nice to spend some time with him all week.
It definitely was. Like, it was a time spent with him when he was napping. Like, I was by myself. So, like, it was one of those things where, like, you hear moms that are like, oh, he's napping. What can I get done? So you're trying to, like, get stuff out because, like, we still got up videos for the week. We pre-recorded for one video every day that he'd been gone. So trying to get those edited and up, like, every day each week. Being with crazy. Him, going through his like eating, napping, like all that stuff, because it's definitely way different between 4 months and he's 9 months now, like almost 10 months. So like definitely a big change. So he was definitely like eating less but more often. So he like woke up a lot wanting food, and like in the middle of the night, like I couldn't be like, hey, get up, like go get him. Like it was just me. So like I had to be the one to be up and like ready. Like I don't know. It was definitely an experience, but I don't know, like it was kind of hard, but like kind of really fun.
I'm about to say back then too, he slept a lot better than he does now. Like he's
surprisingly.
I don't know how, but he got so much worse at sleeping lately. Like he was so much better
days,
at sleeping.
But he definitely slept more. Oh my God, yeah. So I don't know. Everything that had to be done that week was just an adventure almost. Like you didn't know what to expect with a 4-month-old. You're like, oh, is he gonna be good? Is he gonna be crying all day? Is he gonna be cranky? Like who knows?
Bonus question. This is it. After this, we're gonna go. But I just want to ask you this, and I want to ask you guys this. This is a bonus question. If you make content, you can answer this as this, but this is mainly for us. If you make content, I want to know what's the favorite video you made this year, and then what's the favorite video you've watched this year?
Like 2022.
Yeah. Well, yeah, last year. Sorry.
Favorite video I probably put out was my labor delivery story. Just talking about that experience and like watching people's, like we had watched Lisa's, we've heard parts of like Christina's, like Cimarelli, like they went through it. Kind of Catherine's too, because she had twins, like that's crazy. So having my own is definitely like insane, and like rethinking that whole time like was a crazy experience. So that was probably my favorite video I put out. Not that I really had much to choose from. Definitely hands down my favorite one. Favorite video I watched. That's a hard one.
It's a hard one.
I don't know if I had a favorite video. I could probably tell you my favorite YouTuber that I watched. Like I watch Hannah Elise literally all the time. All her new videos. I'll go back and watch her old stuff. Like, I don't know. Like it's weird. Like I never went to college, but watching like a day in my life college vlogs, like her videos, I don't know why. Like I love them so much. Like when people do school vlogs, because like part of me thinks about it and I'm like, wow, like if I went back to high school, like would I be whipping out a camera if I'm at where I'm at?
Yo, I see people whip out a camera in high school and I'm like, whoa, they're out.
Like
actually,
thinking about it, I love watching school vlogs of some people because I'm like, dude, and then I think about it and I'm like, if I was doing what I'm doing now back then, because back then I definitely was not thinking of this. Like I would never picture myself actually doing YouTube. If I was watching the people that I watch, like, could I do that? Like, probably not. I don't even like vlogging in public. Never mind a school.
Yeah,
like high school.
At high school would be rough, bro.
Like props to them, but yeah, because I know like Hannah Maloche used to do school vlogs all the time. Like Hannah Elise did her college vlogs. Like I watch those all the time, and I'm like, bro.
I don't know how.
I'm
trying to think. My favorite creator this year had to be Kelly Wacasa. I found him towards the end of the year and his videos are insane. I think my favorite video he made was the skydiving video that we watched.
Oh, yep.
That video was
Is that the one where he like tricked his friends?
Yeah, that video was insane.
That was a crazy video.
It was such a great edited video. Oh my goodness. Like just thinking about it, I'm like, wow. Like that's like, to me, that's the pinnacle of YouTube content. That's what my YouTube video should look like. Like not exactly, obviously, but like if I had a layout, that's how they should look. Favorite video I made this year is so hard. It's so hard.
I have one in mind. I want to see if you mention it.
Okay. Because I had the opposite problem. I made a lot this year. I think one of my most fun videos was doing the pregnant belly one.
Really?
I think that was actually a lot of fun and it came out really well.
That was definitely a funny time.
I mean, the Meet My Family video has to be a favorite. That was like the first video. Like he's so small and it's so funny.
Looking back on those, I'm like, wow, he really was that tiny.
Yeah, he was so tiny. It was so funny.
Now he's getting so big, you like carry him for 5 minutes and you're like, oh, you're heavy.
Like production wise, I don't know. Because I upload him and then I just kind of move on. I don't even think about him anymore.
I feel like you'd mentioned one in particular that you probably loved making because you were so excited.
Oh, like buying my car?
Yeah.
The Tesla video? It wasn't well made though, I don't think.
Yeah, still a fun video. Like you literally bought a freaking Tesla. What do you mean?
So like I wasn't.
He bought a whole Tesla, made a video about how he bought a Tesla. That was like one of his main things on his vision board, like all this stuff. Oh, it's not good. Like it's poorly made. Like you still made a video buying a Tesla.
But hear me out. If I had planned to buy a Tesla, I think I could have made the video better. But if I had got the car right now, the video I could have if I bought that car right now.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean? With all the things I know now.
Can we talk about Julian for a second? Julian is a type that he literally made his vision board. And when I tell you he was done with his vision board by like April, May.
That's why I didn't make one this year.
So the fact that you made your vision board,
I didn't make one
Tesla had to be probably one of the biggest things on that board. Got it 2 months into the year.
A month after we made the video.
He's talking about how it was poorly made.
It was a poorly made video.
Okay,
like,
but that was still...
It wasn't as good as I could
not
have done.
talking about video production, that had to be one of the better videos. Because A, like you said, 2 months into the year. B, one of the biggest things on that board you probably could have accomplished.
The
fact that it was a Tesla and it was, okay, your goal for the year... And you got that done in February?
So hearing
like,
everything you're saying right now is exactly why that could have been a better video.
Okay, but like...
Hearing everything you're saying right now, like I want you to place it, right?
See,
like,
but that's why Julian has to like slow down sometimes. Because he probably could have planned it if he wasn't so gung-ho on getting it so fast.
Because hear yourself, right? It's such a big deal. I got this car in February. We just made a vision board video. There's no reference to the vision board video, like... view wise in that video. Like there's so many reasons. Like matter of fact, here's what we're gonna do. I'm not even gonna explain to you right now. We're gonna go back and watch that video and I'm gonna break down to every single way I could have made that video better as we're watching it. Like that'd be a great exercise for both of us.
I don't even remember half of what was on my vision board. I think the only thing I accomplished on that board was having a child.
Not by like, it's not like you had an option in that
Right.
point.
So it was just having a child. Like I knew it was going to happen. Super excited, super fun, super great. I think the only other thing, I think I had something about moving, which that happened, like we said, a couple months ago. So towards the end of last year.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like vision my board. I don't even know what I had on it, but I don't even think I did most of this stuff on there. Like I definitely did not accomplish a lot. I accomplished 2 things. One was bound to happen. Like giving birth, I can't pick and choose when that's gonna happen. I was about to
say it was gonna happen either way.
That one was the only one that was set, like literal set to date. So that one was just, what's gonna happen, whatever. Moving was like, I put it on there expecting like more of like a
progression,
advanced, like possibly like in a lifetime, like out of state, like big move, like big step forward, like that type of thing, which we ended up still moving obviously, but like I don't know if when I put it on my vision board, this is what I was expecting type of thing, if that makes sense.
Right.
Not that this has been a bad thing, but that's just not what I was picturing. And I don't think I did anything else. I really don't think I did anything on that board. I'd have to literally go back to the video, see what I put on it, and be like, yeah, nope.
I'm going to laugh with you because I feel like, not that I'm mad I got my car, but I feel like if I paid better attention to content at the time, in lifestyle videos at the time, I was so wrapped up in the idea that I got the car that it came out more like a review.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Than like an excited like vlog, because I could have easily with that car, I could have easily made the skydiving video, my own version of the skydiving video with me buying my Tesla.
But I feel like
if I had got it.
I feel like the review part, even if it came out more of as a review, was still pretty exciting because it was like a surprise, look at what I got. And they're like, wait, what? Like you reviewed it, but they were like, dude, you bought a Tesla. And
that was the other thing. Nobody really saw it coming. Like nobody knew. Even my mom was like, whoa, what?
So it was pretty exciting all around. You probably wanted a vlog leading up to this video.
Yeah.
But that video itself probably threw so many people off because you're like, oh yeah. And they're like, yeah, no, wait, what? You actually bought one. Because I'm telling you, it happened so fast. People didn't know. Like people probably think like you planned ahead for this stuff. Telling people, no, like he literally took that in like 2 months.
I love this year.
That's crazy.
I mean, it was something that was in the back of my mind that I
don't think I'll ever get over that. Never ever.
This was honestly, this MacBook right here, though, was one of my favorite purchases of the year.
I'm still waiting for mine.
Anyway, it's one of my favorite purchases of the year. Oh, don't leave out the camera, bro. The camera was a good one too.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
You give me my camera, my Mac, and my car, and like I'm in a whole different space, bro. Like I could go record anywhere, edit anywhere, like make anything anywhere.
The only good thing, well, not only good thing, like the only thing about Julian getting his cameras is that the one he used to use kind of turned into mine, and it's kind of perfect for me because it might not be like the best camera, but for me, like it's so small and compact, and like I actually know how to kind of work it. So it works out for me that like I have a camera that like I'm actually comfortable with. And now the fact that I actually like want to get back into my channel, can probably start planning. Posted one the end of last year, the Christmas one. Got me really excited. Like I said, all the stuff I have coming in to plan, prep. Like I'm so excited. And the fact that like I don't have to worry about, oh, is he using the camera or are we using it for this? Like recording, reacting, like streaming, blah, blah, blah. I literally can just pick it up, have my own camera, my own SD card because he has one, I have one, that type of stuff. Like that makes it so much easier for me to actually like get back into it too.
We need another camera.
Anyways,
we do. I know you're saying no, but we do.
I didn't say no. I said anyways.
we need another camera, guys. I just man, I'm always down to like upgrade. I know earlier I said I only want to purchase 2 things.
This year. Remember when we said he didn't want to buy stuff?
Listen, I don't need to buy a new camera right now. I'm just saying that in the future we do need a new camera.
All right, so that wraps up our first video back.
Let's
How
go.
excited are you to hear our
or
voice
audio?
again?
Don't just say
face.
video. It's audio too. Some people are listening.
Oh well, I did say hear a voice, so that's what I meant. hear us, see us if you're watching, see this notification pop up, see us again on your streaming platforms. I'm so excited.
Just another video for me to edit. Let's get it.
But that's his goal for the year, so
Let's get it.
we're helping him out, right, guys?
Yes, get me out here, man. Let the world know that Julian Fountain is out here. He exists.
On that note, we're out of here.
Man. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm excited. I am so excited. I'm also tired.
Okay. You got the outro.
All right, y'all. We're out of here, man. If you enjoyed this episode of the podcast, you know what to do. Leave a like, leave a 5-star review. Make sure you post a little comment blurb below.
Blurb.
Just something we can read and
That's
see.
a funny word. Blurb.
Just something we can see to like let us know you're enjoying it. You know, it helps us out, man. But we're out of here. Keep grinding. Keep chasing your dreams. Remember, nothing worth having because easy. We out.
Peace.